Are you pointed way down?
Yeah, I'm pointing down. Do you want to point it up? Here. Okay.
Okay, so here's the plan for today. Hopefully, I don't know. It's a short day because we're going out of town. But here's the old cabinet that used to be over there that we removed. And in here, there's two drawer cabinets. This one and this one. And so what I thought I'd do is, rather than throw away this whole thing, is I'm going to cut this, and across here to free up these two drawer cabinets, which I will then put together, put on our add our nice orange casters. Yay, beauty orange casters. Add those to the bottom, because these are quite short. They're 24 inches tall. So plus the casters and then a butcher block should give us a nice little rolling 2-drawer or 4-drawer cabinet, which will be perfect for Nadia to do her bread work on, because it's a little bit lower, so when she's turning and kneading and doing all the sourdough stuff, it'll be at a better height for her. And when we're not using it, we can just tuck it against the wall over there, and it'll just be a countertop.
Over there.
Yep, over there. So that's the plan for today. We're gonna pick up a bamboo butcher block countertop today at Home Depot. And that's what's gonna go on this, and then we'll have a good chunk of it left over, so who knows what we'll do with it. But again, this is sort of part of our plan to not throw anything out, to use everything that we have already, and make it all work for a new kitchen. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so today's plan is to cut this cabinet up into 2 drawer units and then possibly combine them and put wheels on it and a top, the whole 9 yards. So that's the plan, and it's bloody hot out here, so I'm combining power tools and beer, which is just a classic combination. By the way, I'm trying out my new AccuCut saw guide today to see if it really works. Okay, cut number 2. Now for the fun part. I have to cut the last little bits that I can't reach with the circular saw. Got to cut them by hand. drawers are now separated. Okay, so now we're going to determine our height. That represents the feet.
Okay.
This represents a piece of plywood on the bottom. Hold the feet, and this is the top. How's the height?
Height is good. It's really good.
So this is 34 and a half. Or 34 and a quarter.
This is perfect.
Now normal height's 36. Do you want it 3/4 less?
No, this is good.
So now I'm going to use my new belt sander to take off some of the excess and burnt wood, because I think this is going to be the exposed side. So here we go.
Okay. It's day 5 now. It's close to 7 o'clock in the evening, and Rob and I have gotten quite a bit done. Oh, it's really bright now. There we go. I have been painting the walls, and they're looking nice and clean. I'm going to do another quick coat tomorrow, but very happy with the progress. It's nice and clean. I'm not going to paint that white. I'm just going to leave it as is, but make sure it's flat against the wall. And then at some point we need to remove these tracks of light and paint the ceiling. Meanwhile, Rob has been very busy working on the 3 new or repurposed cabinetry. And hopefully tomorrow the kitchen will be back to normal. Yeah. There's something nice being able to. There's something to. How do you say? It's nice knowing to be able to do what you do. Wow, I'm tired. I'm clearly tired. I'm trying to say that it's nice knowing that we can do things with our own hands.
Yes.
And there's a sense of satisfaction and something like that.
Yeah, there's a satisfaction in doing it yourself. And
That's
it.
it.
Right.
That's it. Thank you, Rob.
That's what we're doing. And then you get the real sense when you f it up.
Yeah.
That's when you really know you're doing it.
I've been trying to clean this paint off, but yeah. Yep. I'll paint. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today, we are going to be painting the edges of the ceiling so that we can prep the ceiling to roll on paint later on next week after we remove the track lights, which will be replaced with another light setup that Rob and I have in mind. Today as well, Rob is plumbing.
Buddy!
Here we go. So there were 2 copper piping over here that were removed and then capped. You just remove that, and then that pipe is just going to have a cap on there, and then that'd be it for plumbing, I'm assuming. And ta-da! All done. Trimmed and capped. Trimmed and capped. We turned the water back on and no leak. So, success. Good job, Rob. I know that was a big doozy. It refused to come off. The counter or the cabinetry that Rob had removed had an additional small sink. We are getting rid of that sink completely. We don't need it. The hope for today is to put the kitchen back in place because next week we're having new flooring put in, and then we need to prepare next week to empty out all of this stuff. Behind this mini garden right here of wall, there's actually a living room that we need to empty out. All of this, we need to empty out all that, including the bookcases. We need to empty those, move them away. We're gonna put everything here, which is why we decided to do the kitchen first, get that done, empty the space out, and then put all the living room stuff there and move some of the plants upstairs into our bedroom and office area, which is why we rented these green bins, because not only is it being used to empty out the pantry and put stuff back, we're going to use it to actually empty out the books and all the other stuff that we have in the bookshelves and in the china cabinet, move them over safely.
Okay, so time to put this back. This is the drawer cabinet that was 4 inches that way. Now we moved the stove over, uppers. We're going to reinstall this, and then we're going to have a fridge that's going to go next to it.
Yep.
Beverage fridge.
Yeah.
For Nadia.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Okay, so I think what we'll do is just tip this thing over.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really heavy because of the concrete lid at the top. Well, the shelf is not perfectly level. So, I thought we leveled this.
We did.
Yeah, it's level there. But,
Sorry.
pretty close. Oh, it's out by an inch. We want to leave a little gap?
I think so.
Okay, let me give you that.
Got it. Grabbing the mallet, our persuader.
That's left a little gap for the stove.
Okay.
I mean, if we have to adjust it when we get the other stove, it's easy to do.
It's easier to adjust that than that.
Oh, right. So, I'm gonna use these. These are probably a little bit of overkill for this job, but better too much than too little. This puppy is now in, good and solid, not moving anywhere. Hopefully the new fridge will fit in this gap.
So this is the cabinetry that we are redoing, existing cabinetry. Rob has.
So in order to get a good height for Nadia to work at, what I'm gonna have to do is cut the skirt off and then put 1 sheet of plywood as a base underneath it and then attach these nice casters and then put this plywood top on, and that brings us to about this height, which is a good working height for Nadia.
Yeah.
So it's a little lower than a regular countertop so that she can get on top of the bowls that she's mixing in, and then life will be good.
Yep. So
I just have a bit of work to do.
I love it.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to take one piece, which is half of it, and put it on this, which will just overhang a little bit. And then the other piece we're going to cut down and put it on top of the beverage fridge that's going along the wall.
Yep, so it's all getting used.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
We'll have a small piece that we can use as a baseball bat. I don't know.
Okay.
Great.
It's gonna be a lot of work for Rob. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All for you. It's all for bread. So now I'm going to measure out. This used to be over the stove. This is a big panel over the stove. I'm going to make use of it by cutting the bottom sled for these rolling cabinets out of it. So 22 3/4.
So Rob got this done. Beautiful cabinetry with the bamboo counter and the wheels. Whoop, whoop, there they are, wheels.
And now we're just awaiting the arrival of Samson to pick it up and put it on the ground.
Because I can't. I'm pretty strong, but I can't confidently help Rob pick this up and put it on the ground without crashing it.
Yeah.
So we'll just see if we can wait for a neighbor to show up and help. That's better. This camera's gonna have crappy sound, but I just wanted to show you that the wine racks are up. Wine racks are up. I've painted the trims or the edges, whatever you want to call them, prepping the ceiling for paint in the next couple of days. These tracks are going to disappear completely. Okay, going to take a quick break and then I'm gonna start filling in these pantries with all of our stuff. And that means that the kitchen will almost be back to normal, and then tomorrow we can start working on the living room.
Yes. Discombobulating it. So we'll be back to being in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I guess we have all the bits and pieces that we had in the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is still here. So this will get replaced by the big countertop, but maybe we should have made the island 40 feet long.
Tomorrow, can you help me remove the track lights?
Yeah.
So I can finish the ceiling. The ceiling will
You've done a pretty good job with one of them already.
That one right there. Oopsie. That's an oopsie from me. The ladder hit it while I was painting. Okay. I've only gotten that done and this done. I'll do these and these tomorrow. But I think, I don't know about you, Rob, but I think I'm pooped.
Oh, I'm past pooped.
Yeah, I think
Ready to cook dinner.
have cold beer and cook dinner and just take a nice shower. The one good thing about renovating, although, is you do get a chance to do some deep cleaning, discover things and throw crap things out. Okay, till next week. So, stay tuned for next week as we commence with our reno that we're actually really excited about. We're tired, but we're very excited about. See you soon.